Hello there and welcome to World of Tanks with Ungainly Titan. So here we are on the Serene Coast, and I'm on the British Achilles tank destroyer based on the M10 Wolverine at tier 6. Not quite bottom tier, the top tier is tier 8, there are quite a few tier 7s, but there are actually 2 tier 5s that have failed platooned in beside the Scout class AMX ELC. So my problem as I see it is this side of the map is very little soft cover, and there's plenty of hard cover, but you can't shoot from hard cover. So I'd like to find a location where I can shoot at enemy tanks without being spotted. And have some place to run away to. So I'm a bit indecisive at the start, and eventually I decide to kind of go up this side. See if anything jumps out. If not, I kind of head up to the railroad. It's kind of central and will allow me to change direction later on depending on what gets spotted and where they get spotted. So some tanks have been spotted to the north, and I've arrived here near the railroad tracks, and I'm checking to see if I can see anything, but there's too many obstacles in the way. I'm basically hoping that big rock behind me will protect me from most of the people coming down the spit on the other side, although they tend to stay on the seaward side, because if they come around the other side they can be shot from across the lake. And there's absolutely no cover. No line of sight on that tank, so I think I'll go back up and try my luck with the T-29. We get one hit in, but at this range with the dispersion of the gun, we don't really manage anymore. So I wait in this location. The T-29 is likely to show himself up again. And there's no other really viable targets. There are tanks starting to be spotted in the east, but they're likely to be more difficult. I got a tracking shot in on the T-29, however he is at a bad angle for shooting. I'm going to get a lot of bounces from this kind of an angle, and I can't really reposition myself to make it better because I wouldn't get a line of sight from any other location. We get a few penetrations and quite a lot of misses, and I shall regret this prolific expenditure of this ammunition later on. We track him again now, but in a much better position. While his front plate is reasonably well angled, I do have a reasonable chance of penetrating it.
Target locked.
I've gotten a good few hits against targets of opportunity across the way, but I've expended quite a lot of ammunition doing it. Because those targets are constantly moving, and because they're constantly getting in and out spotted, because I'm not the one spotting them, there's somebody nearer doing most of the spotting. I've had quite a lot of misses for every hit, and I'll regret this expenditure of ammunition later on. At the moment our position actually looks kind of healthy up north. We're in the base, we are pushing down past the base, and I am starting to get a little concerned about the position in the southeast. Quite a lot of enemy tanks engaged against our defenders down there, and I'm beginning to get worried about their health and their general position. So I start to relocate to see if I can get a better location to engage the enemy from.
Ready to fire on target.
This Walker Bowler is pushing in our tanks very aggressively, and if all his buddies had followed him in, they might very well have overwhelmed that position. Managed to get a solid hit on the Tiger, and then somebody blows him up. Pull back for the reload, and the T-29 very obligingly comes out over the top. So I finish him off, because he's completely exposed his lower plate to me. Now I think at this point in the game I didn't realise how low on ammunition I was, and the fact that I was down to my last premium round. So I pushed forward to support the Black Prince. The other flank can take care of itself. And at this point I'm not even sure what state of health the Black Prince is in, but he manages to finish off his opponent on his own without any help from me. So I get up here onto this rise. Don't have a line of sight on that tank, or any of those tanks, and try and provide overwatch to the Black Prince as he advances north.
They've destroyed one of our tanks.
Now again the Black Prince is moving outside my edge of my view range, so I need to push up again. While the Black Prince is a slow tank, if they keep moving, they move at a steady pace, and they're fast enough that if I don't pay attention, the Black Prince could be out of sight and ambushed before I will be actually in position to catch up and provide any help. Motherland is one of the remaining tanks and is well capable of taking out a Black Prince. I'm also aware that I'm pretty much a one-shot kill for any remaining tanks, so I'm trying to be as cautious as I can and stay hidden as much as possible. Now I plan to wait here until the Black Prince reaches the corner and sees if there's anybody in the cap circle defending it directly. Because the M6 was last seen up around here. Now the Black Prince is heading around the corner, so I need to play catch up again. And at this point the Black Prince has spotted somebody. And it's the M6, and it's the other side of the railroad. I've only the merest sliver at the top of the M6, and I was kind of hoping that he'd move into a position where I'd get a better shot, or that the Black Prince would go into the cap circle and maybe force the M6 out over the top so that I could get a clear shot at him. Now the M6 blacks up and I take the shot without a clear target, really, but which I shouldn't have done. And now we're down to high explosives, which I didn't realise at the time until I fired the first one at the motherland. So I kind of fired the gun mantlet, hoping that I could either do a complete damage and damage the gun or the gunner. And now I push up as close as I dare to the M6 in order to try to distract the M6. Give him something else to think about besides just shooting the Black Prince.
The enemy knows our location.
Much better angle of him. I put a round into the side of his turret, but it doesn't do any damage. That one damages his gun. And the Black Prince finishes him off, so we have game. So that was pretty tense when I played it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider pressing like if you did. We did pretty well. We got a first class mastery, did over 2,000 points of damage, came number 2 in the team. So thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will be back again soon with another video. Goodbye.